Welcome back then, you FM legends. We're back at it on the Glory Hunter, and we're here with Sevilla, and this is just a little recap for you to let you know where we finished last year. And we took over Sevilla. We're still England manager. We're focusing on our international duty with the World Cup, which we won, and then we went on to win the Euro, so that's been sorted. But we were still Sevilla manager, and when we took them over, they had won one game. They were in a right mess, financially just crippled, paying players ridiculous wages. We've had to come in and really strip this side out and push on to trying to completely rebuild this team, and that's what we focused on. And last year we got 8th position, which was a really good achievement, and we won that important trophy, the Europa Conference League, to chalk off another one off our list. And now it's to push on with Sevilla, get amongst Real Madrid and Barcelona, and really push to win the Cup and the title. The next thing we look to do is change the formation, and we've gone to using my playmaker formation. There's 5 playmakers in this formation, and it actually works really well. If you haven't seen that video, it's on my channel, and I'll stick a link in there as well for you to go and check that out. Real fun one. Something I didn't think would work, but really does work. I just wanted to have a little test with it, and it's a lot of fun. So as you can see here, we are £61 million in net debt, and that's having a massive impact on how much we're getting transfers from the club, which is not a lot. I think we've got about £16 million this year, and yeah, I'm making a lot of sales to try and correct this, but we were a lot deeper in it. Every month when I took over, we were losing such a significant amount of money, and that's why I've had to really focus on bringing that wage bill right down. So this is how the transfer looked last year, and we, as you can see, a lot went out, 159 million. We did spend 76 million, but it was very much needed in terms of getting young players in that we can develop on lower wages, and everybody pretty much on that ridiculously high wage has gone. The only transfer that's come in that's carrying over from last season, let's say, was because we made a free transfer and we brought in Yellert from Bayern Munich, and he came in on a free transfer and will be our right back. And this year in the transfer market, we have made 75 million and we've spent 25, so a nice 50 million quid in the bank again. And I think I've done well here. I've brought in some really good young players again, and we've got rid of some of the older players on high wages or just didn't want to be here. So we had Yoshida, who was our right back. He wasn't brilliant, didn't really suit us, but he was pretty much the only one we had of any decency really. He left for £20 million for Fulham, and we obviously replaced him with Yeller on that free transfer. John Acurio went out on loan to Galatasaray. Didn't really kick it off for us, but we have got £1 million for that. Fofana was a backup, didn't play. We made 4.1 million from him from Fulham. Another defender went out to Saudi Arabia for 2.5, Carrillo. Our third choice goalkeeper left for 150 grand. Danny Conde left for £25.5 million, and that's rising to 27. I would have probably kept him, but because they were going to give us quite a bit of money, I felt like we did have other players around that I could use, and we could just cash in on him, so we have done. Young lad's gone out on loan. Roy Rivero was our left back, and he did really well for us. I was really pleased with this player, but 29 years old, he was on quite high wages as well, and I felt we can get a bit of money for him, so let's cash in on him. We got £12 million, he's gone to Liverpool. Another young lad has gone out on loan, and then our goalkeeper Kovacevic was just whinging a bucket full. Didn't want to be at the club anymore, and at 34 years old we've got £10 million and he's gone to Ajax. So looking at the people we've brought in, the first one was Yeller on that free transfer. Then we brought in Spaghetti on a free transfer. We had him at Inter Milan for us. Young lad, can play right across that front three, and yeah, really pleased with that one. I think even if it doesn't work out, it'll be a good squad player. If not, we'll make some money on him. Signed Claudio Echeverri, who was being signed by Manchester City in real life, and here he was at Tottenham, not really playing. We got him for £8.5 million. I think he'll be a good addition to the team. He'll really improve us. They'd struggle to find strikers, to be honest, to come in We don't have a lot of money, so it was difficult. And Gyökeres, I'll just roll the dice. He's 34 years old. He's costing us 75 grand a week, but I've rolled the dice with him really just being our backup striker for a season on a free. So I don't really think we're losing out on anything with him. Pep Martino's come in, another one from Barcelona. We've rated them quite a lot. It was just 450,000. I'm really pleased with this one. He's got really good mental stats and quite a decent centre-back for us to come in as a backup. And again, worst case scenario, we make some money on him. Here's Ivan Tomanak. He's our new number one. We've brought him in for £6.5 million from Dynamo Zagreb, and he replaces Kovacevic, who we sold for 10. He's only on 18 grand a week as well, and looks a very good goalkeeper. And at 21 years old, has plenty of room for development. And here is Roy Rivero's replacement, and it's Luca Netz. We've had him quite a few times, and he's just a great backup left back. He's cost us £1.2 million, and he will work wonders for us in that squad. He is 29 years old, but £1.2 million, I think it's a bargain for someone we can bring in for the next 2 to 3 years, and he'll sit in there as our backup. I signed another young goalkeeper. I quite like the look of this lad, and I think he could really push for the number one spot. I'm not sure who is better. This lad's 23 years old. He is Spanish as well. He's cost us 725k. But what I loved about him was his agility is really good. His one-on-ones are good. His reflexes are good. He's got 20 for vision. I think if we give him game time, this lad could really develop. Well, I'll see across the season who becomes better and who I want to keep number one, but I like both keepers I've brought in. This is my most exciting transfer. It's Joaquin Ramos. He's coming from River Plate, and he had a 7.75 minimum release clause. Lots of clubs went in for him. He didn't quite want 100 grand, but I bumped it up to try and get him in. Really buzzing for this lad, and again, I just think at 23 years old, loads of room. He's just going to get worth more and more money. Love this player, and yeah, buzzing to see what he's going to do for us. So we haven't started the season bad. We find ourselves in second place after 8 games. We've won 6 and we've lost 2. And on just our second game of the season, we had a tough test against Real Madrid. And we started off with this thunderbolt from Petrovic. And we made it 2-0. And it was a lovely move, headed down, and at the back post, Humphries is there to tap it in. On 68 minutes, Vink found himself with a penalty and tucked it home. And on 73 minutes, it was finished off as a 4-0 victory. Sevilla outplaying Real Madrid here, and Fabregas smashes it in the bottom corner. Then a few games later, it was to test ourselves against Barcelona, and Barcelona started off after 6 minutes with this lovely move, and Ansu Fati put them 1-0 up. On 18 minutes though, Sevilla managed to get themselves an equaliser as Bar comes down this left-hand side, puts it in the box, and it was an own goal by Araujo. But it didn't take long before Barcelona took the lead again, and it was that man Ansu Fati once again who found himself in some space and got a great finish away. But Sevilla's new star man managed to find another equaliser as Yellert puts it into Borsot, Petrovic finds Ramos, and Ramos finds net. But unfortunately, Sevilla couldn't hold on, and Barcelona got the winner as Ansu Fati found Abasu, and his deflected shot put them up 3-2. And to seal a 2-0 victory, Vink finds himself in space to find the win against Atletico Madrid. It's a lovely move, and Petrovic finishes it off. Sevilla continue to stay right in the mix with Real Madrid and Barcelona as they got 4-0 victories over Atletico Bilbao, the 7-1 victory against Osasuna, and 2-0 victory over Celta Vigo. And as we move into February, we only lost 2 games since our loss to Barcelona, and one of the unfortunate ones came against Almeria, and that's because Ramos got himself sent off very early in the 30th minute. And our next loss was at the Bernabeu as Camavinga won it 1-0 for Real. So as we look at our status in February, we're looking pretty strong. We're in 3rd place. We're doing what I would want us to do. We're pushing for that Champions League space, and we are riding it as tough as we can with Barcelona and Real Madrid, and they are a level above us. I need to be honest here. I don't think this squad is good enough to push them right to the top, but it's good to see that we're not far off. So maybe a season or 2 and we'll be in it, but we need to carry on, and hopefully we can at least get 3rd place this season. Our Europa League campaign has been very strong, and we are through to the last 18 as we have finished 2nd place behind Bournemouth. We were completely unbeaten as were Bournemouth, and we scored 28 goals, conceding only 7. Our 2 draws came in a 4-4 draw with Fenerbahce and 1-1 with Bournemouth. Our 6 wins were very strong, with a 6-0, 6-2, 4-0, 2-0, 3-0 and a strong 2-0 win against AC Milan. Unfortunately, we couldn't make the Spanish Cup final this year, but we gave it a very good attempt and we did get to the semi-finals. We started off with this 4-2 victory. We then won 5-0. 4-0 in the third round. We won 5-4 in extra time against Santander. 3-0 victory saw us into the semi-finals where we faced Barcelona at home. We did manage to get that win against Barcelona, beating them 1-0. But as we went to the new camp, they sorted us out. But it didn't help that Fabregas got sent off in 23 minutes. So unfortunately this year we haven't made the final, but one we will push on for next year. And in the league we are in third place, as I expected, to be honest. We are just 6 points behind the leaders and 4 behind second place. It is disappointing that we can't get closer to them this year, but we're just not strong enough. But the gap between us and fourth is massive. We're really pushing, we're building something here, and we are not far off. So we're not going to win one of the Spanish trophies we need to win to continue on our challenge. But what we have done is we have got to another final. It'll be really nice to pick up another trophy. We've won a trophy every single year with every single club we've managed so far. But this Sevilla one is a bit more of a challenge than when we've been at the likes of Inter Milan and Bayern Munich. You know, we did really successful things at Brighton. But here we are at Sevilla building something, and we've got to another final. We've already won the Europa League, but it'd be lovely to get it again. So in the knockout rounds we did face RB Leipzig, a good tough test for us, and we won 2-1 away from home. And then at home we won 2-1 again, with Robert Maring scoring a couple. We then got AC Milan, who we'd already beaten in the group phases, or the league phase should I say. And we started off at home and it was 1-1. AC Milan gave us a really tough test, but Osman Koeman managed to get that equaliser in the 88th minute. But away from home we were absolutely fantastic, and it was a 2-0 victory. Yeller on 19 minutes and Vink on 61, sending us through into the semi-finals where we would face Bournemouth. And Bournemouth for a team who were drawn with us in one of our early games in that league phase as well. And it was a really tough test away from home. 4-3 they won, and they've got a very strong side at Bournemouth. Junior Krupi scoring for them. Hummels was a regen who was really good, and João Pinto. But Sky Vink scored a couple, and the young man Raul managing to keep us in the tie really at 4-3. But at home it was no problem for us because we really showed how strong we can be at home, and we won 4-0. Robert Marin, Echeverri, Vink and Koeman all scoring to send us through to the final where we will face Atalanta. We had 2 games before our final to concentrate on in the league, and at first it was Valencia, and Alfred Fabregas' shot deflected and found the bottom corner. Nianzou made it 2 on 74 minutes with this free header at the back post. Then it was 3, and Echeverri found himself in plenty of space in the box through Lucas Nett's drive and pulls it across. Then it was Burgos, and it was another convincing win for Sevilla as Nianzou finds Barbaro, who's one of our own, and he made it 1-0. Then it was 2-0, and it was that man again, Axel Barbaro. And to seal it off, it was 3-0, and Echeverri's driving run as he continues to take on the defence and absolutely smashes it home. But here it is then, here is the league table. We do have one more game left. Barcelona have 2 games to play. But yeah, we're not going to catch them. They're just too strong. We've only lost 4 games all season. We've drawn 4 games. We've only conceded 30 goals, which I think is really strong. We scored 104, which is matching Barcelona. We have done everything we can to push here. Did forget to mention, our transfers that we did in January. I better quickly show you them before we do get into that final. And here it is, Quique Salas. He wasn't starting for us, and again 30 years old probably when I sold him, and he has left for £25 million. Gyökeres just wasn't cutting it for us. Don't think he did much. He only played 8 games, he scored 1 goal for us, wasn't really doing anything. So I thought, let's just try and get him out in January. He was moaning that he wasn't playing as well, and we did get a small fee of £225,000. So this is our young man, Mohamed Bar, disappointed with this one because he just wanted to leave as the big clubs, I guess, came in for him. Borussia Dortmund put a bid in, I rejected it straight away, and he was unhappy, he wanted to leave. So I'd said, if we get an offer for around £30 million, I will sell you, and Borussia Dortmund pretty much came straight back in and paid that £30 million. So a lot of profit again for a young man that's come through our youth system. Disappointed to lose him, but we need to sort those finances out, and I'm sure I can find someone else to bring in. So this is Bar's replacement. It's Adrian Janko. He cost us £9 million from Manchester City. Wasn't playing there. I think he's got a lot of potential. He's more of a winger, but we do play very attacking fullback, so I felt with that pace and flair that he has, he could offer us quite a lot coming in from left back, and he really has done that for us. We sold Bar for 30 million, we bought him in for 9. It's lots of profit and helping us towards sorting out those finances. And as you can see there, he's played those 15 games for us. He's scored 3 goals, he's got 8 assists and 3 man of the matches, a 7.54, so I'm really pleased with this introduction to the team. So a quick look at the team sheet then, as we get into this final. It's played at Anderlecht Stadium in Belgium. We're starting with Tomanak in goal, Yella at right back, Humphries and Nianzou at centre back. Janko will play at left back. We've then got Fabregas and Petrovic playing in those roaming playmaker roles, and then our 3 attacking. We'll have Ramos from the right, Echeverri through the middle, Vink from the left, and Robert Marin up top. So here we are then after 15 minutes. It is on extended highlights, but this is our first highlight we've had of the game. Ruggery has the ball. Chukwuemeka gets the ball into the box. Can we get up? No, they're up, but he heads it into the side netting. It's another highlight for them. There's a kick it long. Can we win the header? Humphries is up. Down to Petrovic. He pops it wide to Yella, and he really loves driving into the space on this right hand side, and he's showing it here. Can I get it in the box? It's a good delivery, but the keeper's out. He's dropped it, and Echeverri has popped it in for 1-0. Come on, Sevilla. Nice little keeper mistake for us there, but Yellert's a real outlet on this right hand side, causes lots of problems. Got a great delivery on him, and that's a lovely cross. The keeper comes out flapping, and there he is, Echeverri. 1-0. Brian with the cross, headed away by captain Nianzou. Okoli into midfield, finds Giovanni. Ruggery's got the ball. Can't find any space at the moment, and we're really keeping compact there, as you can see. Can't find any way through. Oh, is it a mistake? It is. Robert Marin's in. Can you finish? No, it's fallen to Ramos. Oh, Joaquin Ramos fancied him there. Here he is on the corner. In it comes. Nianzou hits the bar. Pops off. Janko. Nianzou. Alfred Fabregas. Can't get it in the box. Fortunately, we have an injury. Petrovic has taken a knock. We're going to bring on Axel Barbaro to replace him. Into midfield, Chukwuemeka. Brian. That man Barbaro doing his job in midfield already. Good start from him. Tomanak. Nianzou. Oh, it's a mistake from Fabregas, and it's 1-1. Alfred Fabregas, I tell you what, he's not made a mistake like that all season. 2 mistakes from both clubs, and it's 1-1. He's usually absolutely fantastic at playing through this press, but that's poor. Atalanta with a free kick. Headed, hits the post, but Echeverri, using those attacking roles, is back doing some defensive duties for us. Brian with the corner now. In it comes. Clips to the back post, but Tomanak is very strong in the air. Claims that one. Half time it is then. They've had the better of the possession. We've had the better of the chances. But it is 2 mistakes that have cost us. Let's have a word with them at half time. Janko then. Into Vink. Sky Vink. Down this left hand side. Tries taking on his man, but Sugawara puts in a great challenge. Sugawara, who we had at Bayern Munich. Now at Atalanta. Echeverri. And we've lost another man. Yellert's come off injured. The young man, Victor Gallardo, from our youth team, is going to get a chance now. He's only 18 years old. Martinez pops it in the box. Headed away by that man Gallardo. Echeverri finds Fabregas. Fabregas with a lovely pass out wide to Sky Vink. Vink cuts inside. Finds Echeverri. Echeverri clips it wide. And here's the young man Gallardo. Can he make an impact? Keeps possession. Barbaro. Gallardo. Fabregas. Little back heel. Gallardo. Ooh, deflected and corner. Janko with the corner. Where's that big man Nianzou? In it comes. No, it's Robert Marin who's up, but headed clear. Ramos takes on his man. Not very good though, and easily cleared. Janko to Vink. Vink to Nianzou. Nianzou driving into midfield. Pops it back off to Alex Humphries. Gallardo. Go on, little man. Charging down the right. Puts it in the box. Robert Marin's up. But no idea. Got an head like a sheriff's badge there. Fabregas not having a good game in centre midfield, and neither's Barbaro since coming on. But we brought Fabregas off, and we have brought on Alcazar. Can he get hold of this game for us? Tominac clips it long. Robert Marin knocks it down. Echeverri keeps possession. Alcazar. Echeverri pops it off to Humphries. Gallardo. He's off again down this right hand side. Puts it in the box. Robert Marin's up. And again, he's well and truly under that ball. Sugawara to Edison. Edison loses it. Axel Barbaro charging forward. Can he find a good pass? He's found Ramos. Ramos. It's a very poor touch and they've got it back. Klopani. Carly. Takes on Nianzou. Good through ball. And it's 2-1. Nene has put them 2-1 up. Realise we can't even make any more substitutes because the 3 injuries have meant that we've used our 3. I know you can make more, but you're only allowed like 3 stoppages. So we can't make any changes. We're just going to have to stick this out and hope we can find something in this game because we're struggling a bit going forward for some reason. It's not happening today, but here's Echeverri. It's a very poor shot. Can we grab some in the last minute? Janko with the corner. Can we get an equaliser to take it to extra time? In it comes. Headed clear. Echeverri finds Janko. Get it in the box. He has Robert Marin. We've played poorly, in all honesty, but we've managed to find an answer here. Robert Marin makes it 2-2. Stuck with it here. Managed to find an answer in the end, but we have been pretty poor today. Good finish from Marin, running across that front post. Atlanta kick off then as we go into extra time. Ruggeri flips it wide, but it's straight out of play. Gagano into Oliver. Markovic, Fabiano, Klopani. Easily read from Nianzou. Alcazar, good through ball. Echeverri's on it. We need a bit of magic. He's done it. Sky Vink, get it in the box. Pops it off. Janko, Alcazar, lovely football. Gallardo, hit it. Gallardo, oh my god, hit it. Just tapped it. Barbaro. Started again. Humphries. Gallardo. Barbaro. Loses the ball but falls into Humphries who keeps it going again. Janko, take on your man. Vink. Turns. In the box. Barbaro's up. Just over the bar. More pressure from Sevilla then. Echeverri. Finds Nianzou. Humphries. Barbaro. Humphries again. All the way back to the keeper. Just being patient. Ramos, that's poor touch. Done that a couple of times today. Martinez. Takes on his man. Pops it back off to Ruggeri. Finds Klopani. Klopani finds Nene, but luckily his shot is absolutely shocking. We've made 2 changes. Forgot we could make changes in extra time. Borsot's come on for Echeverri and Conan has come on for Ramos. They were both just absolutely knackered. Well, I say they're coming off. I've made the changes, it's not done it yet. Barbaro. Echeverri doesn't get there and Nene's got the ball. Clips it wide. Martinez flicks it on, but Humphries should be there to read that one. Falanga gets it back from the throw and puts it straight into the box, and Martinez is up and his header is just over the bar. Looks like it's going to be penalties unless we can pull out another bit of magic. Janko now. Good delivery. Straight into the arms though of Gagano, who comes out and claims that one. Oh, well done, Gallardo. Reads it well. Borsot. Bit of a dodgy back pass. I don't know how we can pick that up, but he has. Nianzou turns. Clips it wide to Yanko. Vink. Take him on, Vink. Lovely ball. Borsot. Through ball. Robert Marin! Robert Marin! Come on! Borsot. Super sub. I look like a genius now. Another bargain, Borsot, that we got from Barcelona. Great through ball. And the two ex-Barcelona men have linked up together. Can we hold on now? They've gone over the top, and Conan is not messing around. He just gives him an absolute hoof, and he will take the yellow card here. Well done, Conan. Can we stay focused? Not long to go now. But there will be plenty of added time, I would imagine, due to this injury. What, keeper's coming, look at him with arm up. Fancies it. Coming around the back stick. How are they going to aim for him? Fabiano. Nianzou gets up and flicks it out for a corner. Well done, big man. Carly whips it in. Get up. Great punch out from Tominac. Their keeper's running back as fast as he can. We're in the corner in the last minute. Alcazar, little back heel to Yanko. Can he find a pass? Finds Barbaro. He's going to shoot. Axel Barbaro. And that's it. There it is again. It's another Europa League trophy for us. This time with Sevilla. We were last in this competition with Brighton in our first season, and we won it. And we've done it again just to add another one on, and that was our 100th game as manager of Sevilla. Nice to pick up a trophy for them. They're just the masters, aren't they, of this competition anyway. So yeah, we didn't play well today, but we did get the victory, and we've got one more game to go in the league. So going into the last game of the season, it ended up being a bit of a nothing game. We were only ever going to finish third, and the lads played like it. We lost 2-0 to Celta Vigo, but we have come third in the league this year. We're 9 points behind the champions Barcelona. We've got a bit to work on with this Sevilla side, but it's a good season, I think. Big jump towards where we need to be. We need to be winning the Spanish League and the Spanish Cup to get ourselves onto our last and final job, which would be in France when one of those comes up. And then we've completed our challenge. We're doing really well. We're in 2033 and we've won absolutely everything other than Spain and France now. Buzzing with how this is going. I'd like to thank everyone who's been subscribing. We're nearly at that 500 mark. I want 500 subscribers. That's my target. I'd love you all to help me do that, because we're up to about, it's ridiculous. It's something like 90% of you who watch the videos are not subscribed. So if you could be that absolute legend out there, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel. There's tactic videos out there as well if any of you need to pick up on them and fancy trying them out. They're all very good that I've put out there, so give them a try. Thank you all. You're all FM legends, and I'll see you in the next one.